Hi guys, Roy Lim here, Hobo. Now today we're going to talk about grace period. For driving into car parks, HDB, public housing estate, standard 15 minutes grace period. For private building, that's where most of the issues are. Not all private building car park give you grace period, although majority does. And for the fine line, normally it's about 10 minutes. But you better read clearly first, because there are some where you enter and exit, different exit, you will be charged. For that instant, you have to go in from one entrance A, you better get out, exit at entrance A. For example, the most famous is Midview City, where it's situated at Sim Lim Lane. It's a famous place for ride hailing, right? Because Tada is there, Gojek is there. So Sim Lim City, I kena twice before. Enter from the entrance, I exit from the back exit. Well, it's also an entrance as well, but you can't do it that way. You do that way, you'll be deducted, right? I think the fees, even if 5 minutes you exit, there's no grace period, so it's about 265, I think so, around that fees. So it's ridiculous, right? So remember, Midview City, Sim Lim Lane is one of those. Enter, exit must be from the same entrance. The second one I know is at SLF and MSF building at Thomson Road. The hilltop building, which have a kind of a twin tower. That particular car park as well. You enter from different entrance, you exit from different exit, you'll be charged, right? They don't really care. But if you within the same door, you enter and exit, you will not be charged. The other one is Resort World Sentosa Underground Car Park. I have experience before. I enter from the normal Resort World entrance from the main link bridge, and I exit from another exit within the underground. I came out from this hotel. I can't remember what's the name of the hotel. So I was charged $12. It's a no joke. The fourth one, I know so far different entrance exit for that will charges you will be North Star at Ang Mo Kio, situated at 7030 Ang Mo Kio Avenue 5. So beware of it. So I so far gathered 4 in Singapore. If any of you know any other location that enter and exit at different exit, you'll be charged, let me know. Okay, so for this particular instant, the 4 location, you must enter, exit at the same place, right? Same entrance, same exit. Okay, the next kind of situation that can arise is where car park without any grace period. Okay, I kena before. So I compile over time after my almost 2.5 years of driving. So number one, my very first one was at Pearl Hill Terrace, just beside it's at the Chinatown, right? There's this Pearl Hill, there's a small little road at the side that drive up, and there's this Pearl Hill Terrace. Now, horribly saying, 195 Pearl Hill Terrace, you enter, exit, there's no grace period. Kena charge. I think I kena charge 1 plus 160 something like that. So that was horrible. So whenever I fetch customer there, unless they're gonna pay for it, if not, I will draw them outside, they walk in. Yeah, so that's the case. Second is Xavier Theatre. This is at Boon Lay Place. Now this place I kena actually once, just a couple of months ago. So that place is famous. It's no longer a theatre, I think. It's a food court now. But what is famous is the Singapore Malaysia coaches. A few brands end their trip, and as well as start their trip to Malaysia from there. So there's a lot of pick up and drop off for customers embarking on such bus services to Malaysia. Now drop them outside or drop them at Boon Lay Shopping Centre, right? But do not drive into the Xavier Theatre car park. That will be a $3+ charge, even for 3-5 minutes, honestly, right? And if the customer have a lot of luggage to carry, you better tell them, enter this car park, I will charge you for the car park. It's on top of their usual. just to let you guys know, you can put in extra charges when you press drop off, and there's a amount that comes out. You can auto fill it, right? If the car park is 365, the customer is okay, then insert 365 extra where the customer need to pay. Number 3, another very famous one, Gold Hill Plaza. Right, do not know why 51 Gold Hill Plaza. It's a popular place, and from day to night time is more of a drinking place. Never drive in the car park. Even the customers are expert. They will say, "Oh, no need drive in, drop me outside. You're just outside the gantry." Right, then you do a 3-point turn to get out of the situation, because that little road is no true road. So watch out. The 4th one I introduced is the Toa Payoh North Building 1 and 2. It's situated at 988 Toa Payoh North. Okay, so watch out for it. This is an industrial building. Next one, hotel, Orchard Rendezvous Hotel at 1 Tanglin Road. Now this particular hotel also no grace period, so don't enter the car park. Next one, okay, the Sports Goods Shopping Center, old one, called Queensway Shopping Center. Never go down to the basement one to drop customer also. So that car park, no grace period. And the last one I know, the 7th one I know, is at Chp.72 Seafood at C Club, East Coast Road Junction. There's this very shop houses with 5 or 6 food establishment. So one of the famous one is called Chp.72 Seafood. I will advise you not to hit into the car park area, right? It's situated at 891E, but depend on the restaurant. Each restaurant is an independent address. So this particular 7 location, no go, doesn't have grace period. They will charge you for per entry. Now, if you know any other car parks, they have similar properties as in car park without grace period, or a different exit entrance, they will charge you, let me know so I can fill out my list. So I hope all the building owner, all these private building owner, please understand, we are providing a service, especially raining days, right? Imagine the customer come with children, kids, or old folks. Isn't it quite naturally that you should give us grace period to drive in and drop off the customer when it's raining, or with old folks wheelchair? Anyway, these are the situation. Now, just on a third incident thing, well, it's not incident, it's a HDB car parks, or maybe all the car parks as I know, after the upgrade of my ERP machine, the government have a new system, right? Instead of 1 gadget, become 2 gadget, 2 things to complain. Now, this is not for your ears, for LTA personnel, please. I do not know whether it's the frequency or the power, the receiver of this signal from my car to the car park gantry radio frequency is not strong or what. It always can't open the gantry. I had to reverse and then drive in again at a very close proximity to that signal box to capture the signal in order for the gantry to open. And same for the exit. So I don't know. I just want to say that system should get better and better, right? LTA. How come it's getting worse and worse and worse? And also I don't know whether is it the ERP gadget issue, or is the car park gantry receiver issue, right? I hope it can be improved. Seriously, every night, every day, we full-time driver about 30 trips a day, right? About 10% of the time I go to gantries, be it private or HDB, I'll get stuck. But of course, the solution I found is drive your car as close as possible to the signal box, to as close as to the ticketing box, right? Yeah, that would largely solve that issue. Even in Changi Airport, which we frequent almost every day, right? So LTA, let's make the system easier. Yeah, and one last thing about this new ERP machine in the car, it's so hard to get it out, especially it's on passenger side. I need to stretch to it to get it, and it's so hard. You cannot have that grip. Not like previously, it's up in front of my windscreen. I just insert out, right? Because sometimes you need to get the cash card out so that when we go through, for example, Sentosa, the gantry customers sometimes have their own entry QR code. Sometimes I forget to take out the cash card. and I cannot charge. Because we're supposed to take it out before we scan the QR code of the customer. Frustrating. That's few dollars of charges. Sentosa is not cheap at certain hours also. So please improve our ERP system. I hope the next generation, third generation ERP car system can be as small as an iPhone, please. Okay, guys, those new drivers who want to know more about our industry, or those newbies who want to join my MSG group, which stands for my SG Grab Life, please PM me and explain to me who you are. Don't just hi. When you hi, I think you're a scammer, and because most of the time on your Instagram, Facebook, you don't put your photos, or TikTok or YouTube. I don't know who are you. Nowadays we are very scared of scammers. Yeah, okay. Take care and safe drive. 再见。